I'm from a town of 900 people outside of Waco, Texas. Okay, some of you are fans. I don't know how to read, but I do know how to cook. Meth. I'm very good at cooking. I came out as non-binary over a trash fire. That's real. We were burning trash. And just for fun, as a family activity, we were watching my father's favorite recliner go up in flames. And I said, yeah, this is the appropriate time to talk. This is the optimal moment. This is the optimal time. And I was like, listen, Mom, Dad, I gotta tell you something. I identify as non-binary, and in simplest terms, it means like I'm not a man, I'm not a woman, I'm just kind of in the middle. And my dad looked at me and he hugged me and he was like, buddy, we love you. Nothing you can say or do will take that away. You will always be our daughter. And I was like, no. I was like it was like the Matrix, you know? We almost got that Carrie Sturge gold medal. We almost got it. My mom was pissed. She was like, so you ain't eating meat, you know? I was like, what? You're a vegetarian now? I was like, throws on another bag of trash. I was like, newsflash, I have never eaten the meat. Okay, I wouldn't know what to do with the wiener. Okay, I'm done. I would be like, me too, you know, just like shimmy it up. Okay, no dykes in the crowd. All right. Talking about strapping it on. Okay. I was clinically diagnosed as big boned in the 5th grade. My dog, big bone. Somebody said, what? Okay, Queen of England over here. Shit. I weighed 185 pounds in the 5th grade. That's a big girl. That's a strong child. But my mom was concerned, and she took me to the doctor and was like, did she got a thyroid problem or something? I was like, no, dog, you're feeding me like hot dogs like I'm a dolphin, you know? But the doctor was like, no, Mary, she's big boned, strong girl, hefty. He was like picking up my legs, you know, like, let me see her haunches. My God, she's gonna collapse under the weight of her own bones, Mary. Get her some more milk. She needs some more whole milk. She's gonna be a mighty fine shot putter one day. And I was. All the way to state, baby. Shot put, if you don't know, is a sport where you take a solid 10-pound iron ball and you nestle it in between your ear and your shoulder. You know, gently, real gentle. And then you crouch down real low. And then you think about the woman you love, you know? You're just like, Sandra Bullock! And then you hurl a cannonball. That's it. And then you just wipe your hands off. You just hang out with all the other big bones, you know? How far'd you throw it, Tiffany? You know, not far enough, you know? Shot put's the gayest sport, and I played softball. Shot put is gay, dog. I did buy a shot put over the pandemic. You can buy a shot put off Amazon. Right now, it will show up to your house in 48 hours. I got it, and it didn't come in a box. There was just a loose cannonball on my steps with a sticker on it, which is kind of like fucked up because all day, like that shot put was just like going up and down the goddamn Amazon van, just loose. Just a loose cannonball. And then somebody had to just be like, motherfucker. Put it on the steps, hope it doesn't roll down. I thought shot put alone was going to be really fun. It turns out nobody just wants to roll a ball back. I was like, you want to come play? You want to come play? I'm going to throw it at you. You just roll back. Just roll back. I'm gonna throw it, you're gonna roll back. I don't want you to throw it back. No, that's not the game. All of my friends are like, you're in your 30s. I was like, shut up! Okay. Instead, I'm just out there. In a park. Lonely as hell. Excuse me. Do you mind? I'm trying to, kids are playing. I'm like, do you mind? Can you get these kids? Can you get these kids? Hello, can you get these kids? I look like a maniac. Can you get the kids out of the way? I have a cannonball! Olympic size! I'm at a public softball field, just like my old stomping grounds, just like putting dirt on my head, like going into war. Oh man, 2 minutes. Where does the time go? I don't know if I want to talk about shrimp or what, man. I got 2 minutes. I have a Starry Night. I have a Starry Night tramp stamp. That's real. I found out about Van Gogh when I was 21 at Temple Community College for the first. Yeah, that's right. It took me 3 years to get a 2 years associate degree. I'm fucking brilliant. Fucking moron. But I remember seeing Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night for the first time in my life. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen this. And I didn't know how to resize an image, so I just printed it out. And now I have this weird rectangle on my lower back of Starry Night. But here's the deal, I hated the buildings. So I just have Starry Night, just the sky. I went to a tattoo parlor that day with a printout of Starry Night, and I was like, I want it here. No buildings. I hate the buildings. Just the wavy parts. Just rabid. It looks like a fucking Hobby Lobby calendar back here. I'm not kidding. When I bring someone home, I'm like, listen, just so you're aware. I didn't think about my tattoo placement. I have some right here, right where the fold hits. And depending on my weight, I don't. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all are incredible. I'm Ever Mainard.
Hey everyone, I'm Irene. My pronouns are she, her. Yeah, I know I have big they energy. I know I can see this as well. Yeah, everyone assumes that I'm non-binary, which is why I'm not. So, yeah, I gotta fight back somehow, right? Yeah, no, I probably am. I'm just being stubborn at this point. I just feel like if I still identify as a girl, I'm like a cool girl, you know? Like, I'm a lesbian who skateboards. That's cool. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just a really boring, non-binary person. Okay, like my hair's one color. I don't have any tattoos or piercings. And I think monogamy is okay. It's not a good look for the brand, all right? They don't want me? Come on. Also, I don't think I could ever come out to my parents as non-binary. They're immigrants. Yeah, they came to this country with no money. I can't come out to them as having no gender. I would be disowned, okay? They'd be like, we don't care. Just pick one. Yeah, be a girl, be a boy. Honestly, we would prefer boy. Still counts, you know? That way we can brag to our friends, right? Yeah, like our son, is a comedian. I don't know, still better than our daughter's a doctor, you know? Okay, some of us got sad about a joke that doesn't affect us at all. Okay. Don't worry, guys, I made it up, okay? Yeah, I don't even talk to my dad. So, no, I'm doing pretty good. I started dating somebody recently, and she's a musician, which is cool. And she wrote a song about me, and I thought that was very nice. And I'm like, okay, I want to do something nice for you, but I'm a comedian. So, you know, it's not really the same thing, right? Because she wrote the song, and she's like, every time I look at you, it's like I'm staring at the sun, and it makes me want to cry. You know, really nice, right? And then I'm like, sometimes when you lay down, your boobs look kind of weird. So, not really the same vibe there. But mine is true. So, sorry, I can't lie, you know? Look, I just didn't know that white girls have pink nipples. Did you guys know that? Like, I didn't know there were different varieties of nipple, okay? Because I thought they all looked like tiny brown sausages. Yeah, but apparently they also come in vegan. And they don't taste as good, you know? Like, if you've had the real thing, you can tell the difference. But don't worry, okay, the technology's very good right now. Okay, they're making an impossible nipple. And it's so close, you know? Yeah, like if you bite into it, it bleeds. Like, it's very realistic. I will say though, boobs, cool, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is, everyone loves boobs. Yeah, like if a boob pops out in the wild, we're like, ooh, fun, you know? Like, that's what we do as a society. And my favorite part about boobs is that they're all different. You know, they come in different shapes and sizes. Like, no two boobs are the same. They're like snowflakes. Yeah, they all melt in your mouth. But I dated this girl one time, and she had boobs that were so far apart on her chest. Like, you know when you have two magnets that are the same pole, and you push them together and they repel? That's what was happening, okay? Yeah, and her nipples would point in opposite directions, and that's why I felt like I couldn't trust her. Right, because her eyes were looking at me, but her nipples were not. So I'm like, what's going on here? Are you lying to me? Look me in the eye, all four of them, all right? But I don't know, ladies, I feel like we lucked out with boobs. We got the fun, cool body part that everyone loves. And then men, you guys have what? Balls? Yeah, and they're all ugly, okay? I'm sorry, but no man has hot balls. Right, like they get sweaty and gross, but they're not attractive. No guy in here is gonna stand up, raise his hand, and be like, no, I've got hot balls. Like, no, that guy's a fucking creep. And I will admit, I've not seen balls like up close in person. I'm very gay. Like I saw one from afar on accident during a play one time, and I was like, uh-oh, you know, that's not for me. And I've seen pictures, you know, and they look bad, but could be one of those things where they just don't photograph well, you know? They look better in person, they're shy, they don't know their angles, you know? Like, I don't know, could be that. And I don't want to be like, oh, like women have boobs, men have balls, whatever. Like, some people have different body parts. For instance, I've never wanted to have boobs, okay? That's not part of the look that I'm going for, you know? Like, I want to shop at the Gap more. And I can't do that right now. And some of my friends are